hope you're having a great day or a great night. Today I want to do any kinds of stuff. It's that third time. Can you believe in third time that I've restarted this video because the first few minutes, they were so not good. So right now I don't care. I just let it roll. We roll it, baby. Let it roll it. See what happens. What do you say? Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna write down something real quick. Yeah, no, don't move. Don't move. It's just for our personal notes. How would you describe your mood right now? Yeah, it's a quick question out of the blue, but yeah, it's just for whatever purposes. Yeah. No, I'm not spying on you. I'm not. It's not an interview or whatever. We're friends. We're friends, right? Yeah, right. Okay, that is done. Remind me when's your birthday? What? Your birthday? Your birthday? Like the day that you were born? Yeah, the year too. Yeah. Wow. I'm quite a lot older than you, but it's alright. Yeah. There's no age to be friends, right? Right? Okay. So. Actually, I'm quite thirsty. Just let me get a sip of water. Thank you for being so patient. Oh gosh. This book here, I wanted to read a couple of lines to you. It's the Le Petit Prince, The Little Prince. Do you know this book? Sorry, my they keep falling off. The reflection of my glasses kind of suck. Yeah. I'll try to make the light align with my glasses. Enough of the nonsense. I just wanted to read you a couple lines from this really awesome book. If you haven't read it, it's a classic. It's been written like a while ago. I don't know. 1949, I think. Édition Gallimard, 1946 pour le texte et les illustrations. Wow, this is such an old book. And it has nice illustrations too. This is it's an elephant. Oh, well, I kind of spoiled it, but this is a hat. Well, adults say it's a hat because adults are dumb. And this is what the drawing was supposed to be. It's an elephant that was eaten by a snake. This is such a great story. You if you can see it, it says coup de cœur, quotes, coup de cœur, Renaud-Bré. So Renaud-Bré is a bookstore here where I live. Sorry, I had quite a weird moment there. Renaud-Bré is a bookstore, as I said, and coup de cœur means I don't know how to translate it, but it means they really like it. It's a special book. It has a special place in my heart and in the bookstore too. Everyone loves this book. It's so it's genius. Like, let me read you a few lines. First chapter. Lorsque j'avais 6 ans, j'ai vu une fois une magnifique image dans un livre sur la forêt vierge qui s'appelait Histoire vécue. Ça représentait un serpent en bois qui avalait un fauve. Voilà la copie du dessin. So this is the elephant eaten by a snake that I was telling you about. On disait dans les livres, les serpents en bois avalent leur proie tout entière sans la mâcher. Ensuite, ils ne peuvent plus bouger et ils dorment pendant 6 mois de leur digestion. J'ai alors beaucoup réfléchi sur les aventures de la jungle et, à mon tour, j'ai réussi, avec un crayon de couleur, à tracer mon premier dessin. Mon dessin numéro 1, il était comme ça. And then that's the image of the snake. So, I think I really like about this novel is that it's how to describe it. It's like so genuine and childlike and so simple. Alright, and I don't mean simple as in how the book is written. Wow, it's still simple to understand, yes, but that's not what I mean. What I mean is that the main character, what is the little prince, when I first read the book in primary school, he reminded me a lot of myself. Oh, it's funny because I wanted to say naive, but not naive. Just the innocence and the childlike wonder. So that's a good memory. I remember vividly the room I had when I was a child, and I spent most of my days reading books and writing. It was such a fun time. I had a big book. I'm gonna go get it. It's I had a real huge collection of magazines that were like stitched together as a book. It was a French magazine, but not French, from Canada, where I lived and I was born, but from France. So of the cultural imagery and codes I didn't understand at all. So it opened me up to a whole new culture, and I think it really made me a really open-minded person. So let me just grab this book real quick. It's really big, you see. So it's there. It's astrapi. Wow, smells old. It's I don't know what astrapi smells for. I don't know what it means. Astrapi. But as you can see on the binding here, as you can see here on the binding, it says numbers 317 to 328. You can see there, January to June 1992. So that's, if my math is correct, 11 magazines in like 6 months. That's weird. I never really thought a lot about this. Maybe it's like a bi-weekly thing. And right from the start, it's so crappy. It's a big image of a bird. It's a perdrix, but what is a perdrix in English? Let me check. No, I gotta stay focused. Blanc comme neige, la perdrix a mis son habit d'hiver. So, white like snow, the perdrix, put on its winter suit. Interesting. If you hadn't guessed already, it's I don't know what the target audience for this is, but it's certainly not for adults, like for children. Oh my god, I just saw some things. They're so nice. It's like it's like comic books. There's comic books. There's I remember there being recipes. I remember I wanted to do like a recipe of a milkshake, like a banana milkshake, and it's like so simple. It's like milk and a banana in a blender, but I never got to do the recipe. This is so cool. Check this out, guys. It's like a map, and from what I can remember, it's like a board for a board game, and you have the little pieces that you have to cut. It's like little boats, and it's so cool. Don't you think like media catered to children was like a lot more creative, and it's so nice. A quiz. It's like a quiz there that says, are you a solitary navigator? Is that a good translation? And oh my god, like those kind of quizzes that you would find in magazines, or well, this is a magazine, but in like on Facebook or something. And apparently I filled out that quiz more than once, and apparently every time it says that I was a solitary navigator, whatever that means. See, that's what I meant. It's one of the recipes. Well, this is not for the milkshake, but it's for like pear, like ice cream. It's funny because in Canada we call it ice cream, crème glacée, but in France they pretty much just say glace, which is ice. It's so funny. Well, to me it is. It's a very complicated recipe, as you can see. This is the list of ingredients. So small, ice cream, and those are steps to do it. So it's 4 very ripe pears, and 100 grams of sugar, and juice from a lemon. So that's not very complicated. And look at this. Look at this. How nice this is. It's like an actual comic book. Reminds me of Tintin. So nice. This is very uncomfortable. Huge lizard. I don't think you can see it very well, but yeah. So nice. It's funny how I've read this whole thing so many times that every page that I turn to, sorry guys, my whatever is acting up. This is so awful. This is awful. This is Christopher Columbus journal from 1492. Yeah, so what I was going to say is I've read this whole thing, like so big, right? I don't know how many pages it is. It doesn't say because it's, you know, every magazine issue that has its own page. But I've read this so many times that every page that I turn to, I remember vividly. So, yeah, that's really awesome. This is exhausting. It's very soothing to me to do ASMR, but like you kind of get what my train of thought is and how much I can get lost and stuff. Does it happen to you? Do you have like, for a while I thought that I had like ADHD or ADD, but I never got to a diagnosis, so I mean it doesn't really affect my life that much, or I don't think that being on meds would help me that much, so I just roll with it. I try to find solutions and things to work on, and it works on pretty well. One thing that I wanted to tell you guys who are watching is let me know what you think of my accent, because I work for a company that is mostly bilingual, so most of the time I speak in French, which is my first language, and it's fine. But when I speak in English, which I have to do often, I find that, well, I speak slower, and I search for words a lot, which is normal, I think. But the funny thing is, I try to not have an accent, so I try to copy like American accents that I've heard over the years of learning English. Sometimes it's like caricatural. It's so funny. Like my boyfriend always tells me that I sound like a tryhard because I don't remember what word, but like the R's and like the vowels, like they're so pronounced. It's so funny. Like I re-listen to myself speaking English, and it's oh my god, so it's not very good. Like, sometimes I think like I sound like I have a Texan accent or like a southern US accent. It even slips up into British English, so it's a lot of nonsense, and often it does the contrary to the effect that I wanted, which was to not sound out of place and just speak fluently, but it's often not quite the case. Guys, it's almost done. My brain is fried from a day of work, and oh, my brain is so not working right now. But I'm gonna continue on the English thing when I don't care about my accent and I don't care about sounding French Canadian. I think this is me, by the way, trying to do a Miss Mangani's ASMR impression, like, yeah, having a stammer, and no one does it quite like her. Yeah, she's the best. What I was saying was, when I don't care about sounding French Canadian, it flows a lot better. Yes, the words are all quirky from, the French accent, but I don't lose my train of thought as often. The ideas flows better. So yeah, I have to remind myself of that quite a few times throughout the day. Thank you for listening to my sighing, my breathing. I speak quite a lot on the microphone. I think I have to work on it. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel, and thank thank you for your comments and your likes and your subscribes. Thank you guys so much. It's like so, not I wouldn't say stressful, but it's so weird just to go in front of camera and speak to no one, but knowing that people will listen to it afterwards. Or maybe they won't. Maybe my channel will never pick up. But anyhow, I think it's it's so funny. It's so unnatural, you know. I'm gonna get so weird right now, so I'm just gonna stop it there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you around.